Welcome back to Vor's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing.
Welcome to our review of Cheeky.
No. No, but this is a Sony title and it is the Garfield Movie. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. I guess Sony was too cheap to put it on 4K because we only got it on Blu-ray. Which I don't understand because this movie made a decent amount of money. And you do have disc artwork with baby Garfield. So this is starring Chris Pratt and Samuel L. Jackson. Chris Pratt plays Garfield. Obviously Odie does not talk. He's never talked. And you have Vic, which is actually Garfield's father, who is played by Samuel L. Jackson, which is very weird.
Yeah, no cussing.
I know. So this movie is pretty much about a little part of Garfield's beginning of how he met John, and then which he in his eyes he believes he was abandoned by his father, which is Vic, and later on turns out that was not really the case. But then Vic, his dad, has done some bad shady things in his cat life, and this one cat went to the pound and she wanted her revenge against Vic. So she figured that she would kidnap Garfield, which is his son, and of course they kidnapped Odie because he was with them, and Vic obviously comes back in and tries to save them from her, and she wants them to hijack a bunch of milk for how many days that she was in the pound. Well, the shop that she wanted them to go to was Lactose Farms, which was a small ma and pa shop farm back in the day. Well, now it is like this big whole like industrial place with a little petting zoo and for their advertisements and whatnot. Well, they're trying to break in to steal this milk. Well, obviously it doesn't go as planned.
They do meet a bull.
Yes.
Of course, he was booted out. Yes. He's actually played by Ving Rhames.
Yes, and that's Otto.
Otto, yes. And of course, he wants to get back in to get his, I guess, significant other, I guess. So, but he comes up with the idea and how to get in, get around everything. But of course, they got to deal with I say it's the woman from Madagascar, that shady woman when they went to when you're in the circus. Europe, yeah. Kind of reminds me of her. Yeah,
she's crazy.
So, but of course they had acorns as
walkie-talkies.
Garfield didn't think it worked, but
it really did.
But you had John, you had Liz, of course. You know who, we all should know who Liz is.
Yeah.
This is the vet. Vet tech or vet, whatever you want to call her. But there was a lot of Easter eggs in this movie, a lot of tribute to Jim Davis. You've seen it throughout the movie, different takes and whatnot. So it's definitely good to pay tribute to him. I thought Chris Pratt did a wonderful job as Garfield. When it first started, I wasn't too keen because I'm used to the old style Garfield, you know. But I actually rather enjoyed the movie. It was nice to see Garfield as a kitty. I mean,
he was so cute.
He grew up to be a little prick, but yeah, normal's not normal. But his bear, what's his bear's name? Pookie.
Pookie.
And normal wasn't until with it.
No, not till like a little Easter egg at the end.
But yeah, John. Well,
it's John.
John's always John. So
yeah, it's funny how Garfield eats a whole thing of pizza though. he like opens his mouth really wide and then he shoves it in and he just eats it like this.
And Vic does the same thing.
Yeah.
The dad does the same thing.
That's funny.
But in the beginning, Garfield was obviously abandoned in a little box, supposedly abandoned by his dad, but his dad wasn't really trying to abandon him.
He was just trying to get him something to eat.
And he seen John by himself. He had nobody around him at a Italian restaurant, and well, you know how Garfield loves Italian. Pizza, lasagna, meatballs, anything. He's all about it.
Yes.
He goes over there and gives them the little, the sad look.
Yeah.
And well, that's the end. That's the end for John.
Yeah.
He ends up coming outside, and he's in the to-go order of lasagna. He's right in the middle of it, and he ends up. John ends up taking him home. And of course, they have Odie, which I've always enjoyed. Odie is rather entertaining.
Yep.
So Odie saved him. I don't know how many times in this movie.
But that's how Odie has always done it now.
But it is definitely a good movie to sit down and watch with your entire family.
Yes. It's very cute.
Yes, it is. Definitely very. It actually looked pretty good.
I
don't know why Sony didn't bring it out in 4K.
I don't know either.
For a movie that did so well. I guess they're saving up for all the other dramas that they continue to boot out on 4K that we don't need. But,
Probably.
But
this definitely deserves a 4K. I mean, the Blu-ray looks phenomenal. I mean, it's very bright. It's supposed to be like Garfield's orange, like pops off the screen. It's really nice. I just wish they had done it in 4K.
We have some special features.
Yes, there is Blu-ray exclusives, which you got a gag reel, which are pretty funny. The Easter eggs, which we talked about. Deleted scene. And also includes Indoor Cat Outdoor Adventure, Cast of Critters, How to Draw, Garfield, Odie, Vic, and more, and animation reels and gallery. It's fun to see the gag reel because you actually see like Chris Pratt voicing Garfield and the little things that he does. Just super fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's well worth the pickup. I'd recommend picking it up.
Yes.
You?
Yes, absolutely.
So you got a good processor in your TV. With this being a newer movie, the pictures should look good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not coming from Disney,
No.
so the pictures should look good. And Sony did a good job on it. But Sony ain't actually the one that put this movie out. Columbia TriStar did. Columbia Pictures.
Yep.
It wasn't Sony Pictures Animation for a change. So Columbia said, "To hell with you, Sony. All you're doing is putting out dramas, and we're getting tired of it. So we're going to finally put out a movie that's." It's definitely well welcome. They definitely left it open for a sequel.
Oh, they definitely did.
So,
and I really hope that they do leave it open and do a sequel and continue from there.
Hopefully. I guess only time will tell. I recommend picking this up.
Yes. But whether you buy it on a sale or you pick it up now, that's really up to you. But I definitely recommend purchasing this movie.
Definitely putting it in your collection. It's well worth it. It's definitely a movie you could rewatch with your family, your kids, your significant other.
Yeah. Over and over again, just to see.
Or you can watch it with your animals.
Yes.
Or your other girlfriend. Or,
no.
But highly recommend Garfield the movie. Chris Pratt, Samuel L. Jackson, where he's not cussing the entire movie.
Yes.
Well, welcome. That's about the only time I can stomach him, because all he does is
cusses a lot.
Yeah, he cusses a lot. He just irritates me. But we had Chris Pratt in there, wonderful actor. Samuel L. Jackson's a good actor. He needs to tone it down a little bit in most movies. He's been doing that in a lot of the movies lately. Of course, he putting them in these type movies. He ain't gonna be able to cuss, so that's definitely good. You put him in a rated R movie, it's mother F this, F that, F this, F that. So, but it's a funny movie. Check it out.
And you really do get to see like all the hair on Odie's ears and his body. Same thing with Garfield, which is really nice. I love the way that they made them look, especially his dad, because originally, you guys did not know this, but originally Garfield's character was supposed to look more like his dad's character in the comics. But then they ended up going with the other route.
John was the typical sissy.
Yes.
That he's always been. Liz is bitchy like she'd always been. You know how she is. She plays
Yeah.
hard to get. John had her sit down and watch Cheeky, and that was
No.
the end of it. So, that is our review of the Garfield movie. Give it a watch. See you on the next one.